Welcome, dear adventurers, to Epic Odyssey, where we embark on the most remarkable journeys through the annals of history. Today, we set forth on a compelling exploration of a topic that has captivated the human imagination for centuries: the Crusades. Our quest delves into the heart of this historical epic, asking a fundamental question: were the Crusades justified? The Crusades, occurring in the Middle Ages, represent a series of military campaigns initiated by Western European Christians with the aim of safeguarding and expanding Christendom. What distinguishes these Crusades is that the combatants involved received spiritual rewards, often in the form of plenary indulgences granted by the Pope. Western European Christians regarded a crusade as a sacred mission, an act of devotion and self-sacrifice driven by their love for Christ. Centuries preceding the onset of the Crusades, an initial Muslim army exploded onto the scene from Arabia, sweeping through regions including Palestine, Syria, Mesopotamia, Egypt, North Africa, and Spain, effectively encompassing about two-thirds of the Christian world between the 7th and 11th centuries. During this time, Christians engaged in conflicts against Muslims with the intent of either preventing further Muslim encroachments into Christian territories or recapturing lands that had already fallen under Muslim control. Christian kingdoms in Spain strove to reclaim their homeland from the Arabs, while the Byzantine Empire in the east found itself engaged in protracted conflict with Muslims to assert control over Anatolia and other regions. In the 11th century, the Seljuk Turks, recent converts to Islam, made significant inroads into Syria and Palestine. In 1071, they defeated the Byzantines at the Battle of Manzikert, leading to the conquest of nearly all of Anatolia. In response to this, Pope Urban II issued the call for the First Crusade, rallying knights from across Europe to unite and counter the Seljuks. Throughout the 12th and 13th centuries, successive popes called for additional crusades to the Holy Land and also instigated crusades in Spain to oppose Muslim powers. It's important to note that these crusades were not aimed at converting Muslims to Christianity. Rather, their goal was to regain control of territories that had previously been Christian but had fallen under Muslim rule. Jerusalem, in particular, held immense significance for Western Christians as the site of Christ's crucifixion, making the desire to return it to Christian rule a powerful motivating factor. While the Crusades were indeed launched to reclaim lost territories, the pursuit of material gain was not the primary incentive. According to Professor Jonathan Riley Smith, a preeminent authority on Crusades history, crusading was fraught with peril and expenses, and few knights expected to accumulate wealth. In fact, many faced financial ruin. The primary motivation for participating in crusades was spiritual, with knights believing they were carrying out God's work by safeguarding Christian pilgrims and reclaiming holy sites such as Jerusalem, actions they believed would earn them spiritual merit. The Crusades to the Holy Land witnessed both successes and setbacks, including notable achievements such as the First Crusade and the Third Crusade. However, by the close of the 13th century, the Muslim Mamluk Empire had captured the last Crusader holdings in Syria and Palestine. In contrast, the Crusades in Spain culminated in a lasting victory, eventually reclaiming the entire region for Christians. Later Crusades were also called against the Ottoman Turks, exemplified by the Crusade of Lepanto in 1571. With that being said, had the Crusades not been called, thereby refocusing the ferocity of the Muslim advance into a rearguard action, some could argue Islam would have eventually conquered the entirety of Europe. As we delve into the epic journey of the Crusades, we are reminded of the enduring spirit of human history and the complex interplay of faith, power, and perseverance. The Crusades, with their spiritual undertones and historical significance, continue to captivate our imagination. Join us on this epic odyssey through the annals of time, and be sure to subscribe for more captivating historical explorations that bring the past to life. Don't forget to hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time on Epic Odyssey, where we embark on the most remarkable adventures of history.